In this video, I'll be taking you guys on a tour of our shop rig. It's an '05 Chevy Suburban with the Summit package. Let's get right into it. So this is a 2005 Suburban. I've done a video on this before, but we just shined it up, and I thought I'd do another quick little tour of this one too. But it has the Summit package, so it has all the candy, and then a bunch of different add-ons. We did LED headlights, vent shade window coverings, and then upgraded these tires. These are the BFG KO2 all-terrain, same size, 285 70 17 as the rest of our builds. Has an awning on the side here for the add-ons, and then just a typical Summit, so solar panel, solar shower, roof basket, and then vent fan. But this has been a fun rig. I'm actually taking it out in a couple days, and we tow our little trailer with this, and then it's really nice because it opens up some more place for sleeping, so some of us are in the pop-up trailer or the rooftop tent with our off-road trailer, and then a couple of us are inside the rig. So this really, having something like this that you could tow with, that you can sleep in and use as a base camp, really helps out. So our setup, we have our trailer, and then we take this thing on day trips. So say you're in a national park, you have your base camp with your trailer, but you still want your fridge and all the other stuff. This is a great solution to it, because you can have your trailer all set up, and then you can do your little day trips in the Suburban with your fridge and all the food and everything, and all your camping gear, all your cooking and everything in there. And then if you get tired, you can take a nap in the back, and it's just really convenient to have a tow rig like this. And this mileage, I went over 300,000 on this thing, so I bought it at 298, 299 or so, and yeah, we went over 300,000 a couple months ago. So this thing has over 300K, and we love this thing. It's just great rig, and I'll drive it anywhere. Interior setup is a 5-passenger, so we have a bench seat in the back. I got 3 kids, and then the 2 captains in the front, obviously. And then here's an interior of 300,000 miles. I mean, we just detailed it and stuff, but this has been replaced in the past. That one needs to be replaced. It's starting to get a hole. Got a fridge up front here. This is the older Dometic that we used in the past. And then all the, normal controls like every other Suburban has. But this is the Z71 package, and so it has the G80 in the rear locker, or in the rear differential. It's a limited slip, and it's just really nice to have that for sure. I will say the condition, the body condition and everything of this, we normally don't send something out with this condition unless it's a special request. We can save a client some money, but all the clear coat on the hood, and then down there, I mean, we do have, our vehicles are in varying condition, and anyway, this would be more towards the low end, I guess. The bumper, so usually we'll fix all that, but this is my personal rig, and so I just want it as a good runner, and maybe at some point we'll fix some of these cosmetic things. Running boards are all jacked up. They've been hit, and there's little things that I don't necessarily mind cosmetically, and so just keep that in mind as you're watching this video if you see something like that. Then here's a view from the front looking back. This is how our kids would sit. Then we have like a DVD player, a stock one, which actually works still, and so that's nice for them to have back there for sure. And then behind that seat we're looking at, the second row seat, is our bed platform. So I don't have a ton of videos of these things actually all set up and how they look when you put, you know, your comforter and stuff, but this is kind of what you can do with it. And I'll be doing a separate video on details of this comforter, but we usually have a couple pillows in there, and then a comforter with a sheet, and then a top sheet. And so that's how we like to do this. I've had other clients do, you know, sleeping bag and different things like that, but this is how we like the bed set up and ready to go. So here's the driver's side drawer pulled out. We've got our window inserts, a Coleman stove, and then some of our cooking ware. So we just have some old pots and pans, you know, different, obviously, you know, cooking stuff. Like, gotta have some seasonings, all of that. And then this thing pulls out quite a bit. And then we've got more stuff, and then we have like first aid kit, I want to say, back in there. But as you can see, it, you know, you can pull this thing out quite a bit. And then the same on the other side. Here's the other side. Got a bunch of different, you know, bug repellent. What do I have in there? Oh, oatmeal. Gotta have some instant oatmeal. Baseball. Propane. Oh wow, Transformers. One of the originals. Or one of, that's Shia LaBeouf days. Wow. And then we've got a bunch of chairs. This is like a little blanket that we like to use. Pendleton. You can buy them at Costco. And then we have the box toppers underneath there. And the box top, they just go on top of the drawers to make a nice cooking platform. So I've seen a bunch of different videos, you know, on YouTube going over different camping setups and all of that. And the more and more time I spend inside of these things, I just love having a platform bed. I've had a lot of different sleeping setups throughout the years of camping and different things, and just having all of your stuff underneath you that's accessible still is like huge, because you're not rolling around in the back of the car, like say you're car camping, and you've got like all these totes everywhere, and you've got to unpack and pack the car, and it just, to me, it just gets out of hand, and it's pretty, I don't know, it can get stressful with like, oh man, going to bed, I got to move this tote and that tote and move something else. So having this platform, yes, it takes away from your headroom a little bit, but having, you know, I spend a ton of time outside the car, so if I can just sleep in there and then have all my stuff underneath like you saw, you can pack these drawers, which is really, really nice. And then right there is our Delta. This is the, you know, EcoFlow Delta, and we just have it right there. It can be inconvenient if you have like a passenger there, and so the 5-person setup isn't ideal. It works, but it's not ideal. Usually most of our clients go with 2 to 3 seats total, but we put our car seat right there, so it really doesn't matter to us because we have that car seat. And then we are all really short in my family, so I can actually sleep diagonally on that platform if it's just me. And then if it's my wife and like the baby, they don't even need to put down this chair to extend out the platform. Most clients, you know, I guess some clients would if they're taller, to extend out that platform, and the platform just pulls through and extends it out. the drawers underneath the platform, just like they go out through the back, they come this, to the front direction, and they extend the platform out. So that concludes this video. Again, this is our 05 shop rig, and it's got over 300,000 miles on the clock, and we're still going strong. I love these old things. They're awesome to maintain. They're not perfect, and our vehicles by no means are perfect, but they definitely are. These Suburbans themselves naturally are just easier to maintain than most rigs, I would say. Parts are everywhere. It's a fun, great rig to get out there and camp and overland or whatever you want to do with it. Super versatile. But if you guys are interested in putting down a deposit for one of these, please let us know. Our waiting list is under a year now, and so it's a little bit easier to get your hands on one of these. But if you're interested in that, go onto our website. It's SUBOVERLAND.com, and it'll direct you to the right spot. But thanks again, and till next time.